What's going on, guys? It's your boy DJ Skandalous here, and we're back with an all-new episode of Tupac to Breakdown. This is episode 3, and we're going to break down the Tupac song called I'm Gettin' Money. Let's get it. Alright guys, if you haven't had the chance to peep my other episodes, I did changes in the first episode, and then I did Are You Still Down, the song, in episode 2. And this is going to be a series where I break down a new Tupac song each and every episode. And I'll tell you about various differences in the samples, whether the song was remixed, who it was remixed by, and who was the original producer and featured artist. I'll also give you some info of when it was recorded and which album that Tupac planned to have this released on. Now for this one, we're going to break down I'm Gettin' Money. As you guys know, this was released in 1997 on the Are You Still Down album. However, the version on the album was a remix, and that was done by Mike Mosley. You may remember him from the All Eyes on Me album with such songs like Trading War Stories and I Ain't Hard to Find. So after Tupac's passing, Suge went to jail, and there was a lawsuit from Phoenicia Corps and Universal to get rights of the Death Row catalog. But during this whole process of 1997, they were still working on a pre-Death Row album, which was composed of 1992 to 1994 tracks. And I'm Gettin' Money just happened to be a track that they decided to put on the album, and they decided to take out the whole sample, take out the whole beat, take out the samples during the chorus, and have Mike Mosley redo the song from scratch. Now we aren't too sure who actually produced the original. My guess it might be Stretch or Majesty from Live Squad. So breaking down the lyrics here, you'll see that the song actually has the same lyrics as another song that Tupac did that he released on the Thug Life album called Straight Ballin'. You'll see the intro is different. Verse 1, verse 2, and verse 3 is basically the same verses that Tupac used on Straight Ballin'. However, the fourth verse is not in this song. Now from what we know, this song was originally for the original Thug Life album. As I stated on many other podcasts and audio videos, Thug Life went through various processes where Tupac would make a song, or he'll make 5, 6, 7, 8 tracks, and the record label will come in and say, we don't like this. No, we can't release this. This is too cop oriented. This is too gangster. This is too thuggish. Or they probably just didn't like the choices of the beats, and maybe they didn't feel like songs like I'm Gettin' Money, Ready for Whatever, definition of a thug nigga wasn't too profitable or marketable as singles and mainstream songs at that time. So this song, I'm not too sure why the label rejected it. I think it just got caught in the shuffle here with the other Thug Life songs such as Ready for Whatever that disses police officers. So it just got totally scrapped at random, I think. It just got caught in the shuffle. And then Tupac will go on to redo these verses on Straight Ballin' beat 3 different times. Alright, so let's break down the song. Like I said, it was recorded in 1993 for the Thug Life Volume 1 album. So when you look on who sampled, the original sample is Even When You Sleep by the SOS Band, and also the sample during the hook is Dr. Dre, A Nigga With A Gun. Tupac also performed this out in the Bay Area, I think it was Los Angeles in 93, and you can see a clip of the video here.
I'm getting money, and if you die, you's a buster, cause real niggas don't die. Tupac, you die, you's a buster. That shit come out. And I'm the first nigga serving, bust some liquor on the curb for my niggas that deserve it if I want to make $1 million.
And it's actually kind of crazy that they didn't even use this video for the remix or even releasing the original in 1997. They could have easily dubbed over the actual song. Kind of doubtful if they could find it in better quality, because this was probably just a random fan or bystander that was actually recording at this time. But if they could have sourced this in better quality, then they missed a golden opportunity to create another real life Tupac music video. Also, another key fact with the song, if you go on Google and go to YouTube search, you can actually find a pre-mixed version, like a demo version of the remix that Mike Mosley did, and this actually has a chorus in between the verses.
I'm getting money, see sometime. On the street, and I never get enough. Every day I'm on the grind, every day I'm trying to get nine.
You can just tell that was completely overdone and it would completely ruin the track, and the singer really didn't mesh well with the overall beat. I'm actually kind of surprised that they actually remixed this track. Even though the remix is pretty good, I'm surprised because the SOS Band is probably an iconic sample. It's a great song, and I don't think anybody would have ever expected for Tupac to do such hard lyrics on a soft R&B 80s type beat. And I'm actually surprised they even released this song anyway, since it already shared vocals with Straight Ballin'. but it has a lot of differences in some of the wordplay. It has different ad-libs, obviously a different beat, and it's a faster pace. Now, the only tracklist that we have that was written by Tupac that this song is actually confirmed to be on is a tracklist that Tupac was working on called Do You Love the Thug Life? And this featured the song Thug Life as track number 1, which is still unreleased, Definition of a Thug Nigga as track 2, Fake Ass Bitches as track 3, track 4 was Pour Out a Little Liquor, 5 was High Till I Die, which I assume may be the Thug Life version, which is unreleased, 6 is Gettin Money, 7 is It Cool to Fuck, which is still unreleased, 8 is Do You Love the Thug Life, which we aren't too sure what that is, but that may be another song called Thug Life, which is not to be confused with track number 1, because this version features young thugs such as Gaddafi and only has Tupac in the intro and the outro. And then track 9 is Death Around the Corner, and you'll see this has songs from Thug Life and Me Against the World, as well as some unreleased songs on here. And that's because when he was originally writing up the album, he only had plans to release one album and eventually morphed into multiple albums. And he would go around through tracklist names such as Troublesome, Crucified, Fuck the World, Mr. Middle Finger, and album titles like that. Alright guys, so that's it for Tupac to break down episode 3 of I'm Gettin Money. Let me know which version you guys like below. Like I said, the version on the album is a remix. The original hasn't been released yet in CDQ, but we actually have it leaked out on the internet. So you can easily search that. Just type in I'm Gettin Money OG or I'm Gettin Money original version. And you can also check out the live version. Just type in Tupac I'm Gettin Money live. Also, don't forget to check out my podcast. It's on all platforms such as Spotify, Anchor.fm/Skandalous Talk. You can also just check out my Tupac only related episodes on Anchor.fm/Tupac Music, as well on Spotify under Tupac Music FM. And we're actually going to have music on there as a new radio show where I put on remixes and I also talk about each track that I do and some cool Tupac stories. So be sure to check that out on Spotify or Anchor.fm. If you want to check that out, just peep the description. The link should be there. Thanks for listening, everybody. This is DJ Skandalous signing out. Peace out.
Get money.